Imagine this. It's midnight, and suddenly everything goes dark. No hum of the fridge, no streetlights, not even the comforting glow of your phone. The world as you know it has changed in a blink, plunged into an unexpected abyss of darkness. All the usual comforts and conveniences, the things we often take for granted, are stripped away in an instant. It's not a citywide blackout or a storm knocking out the power lines. It's something more significant, something that lasts longer. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months. The silence is deafening, the darkness all-consuming. Yet life must go on. In this scenario, the question isn't how comfortable you'd be. It's about survival. It's about keeping the lights on, literally and metaphorically. It's about ensuring you and your loved ones are safe, fed, and warm. So, in this unplanned darkness, how prepared are you to survive? The first thing that comes to mind when the power goes out is, well, power, but not just any power. We're talking about emergency power supply. The kind that keeps you running when the rest of the world is plunged into darkness. Let's start with generators. These powerhouses can be real game changers during a major outage. You've got a few options here, from portable gasoline generators to larger propane-fueled models. Each has its pros and cons. Gasoline generators are generally more affordable and portable but require careful fuel storage. Propane generators, on the other hand, are more expensive and less portable but offer a cleaner burn and longer shelf life for the fuel. Whichever you choose, remember to follow safety protocols. Never run a generator indoors due to the risk of carbon monoxide poisoning. Next up, we have solar power solutions. If you live in a place with ample sunlight, portable solar panels paired with battery storage can be a reliable source of power. These systems can charge during the day and provide power at night. They're clean, renewable, and silent, making them a perfect choice for those seeking a more eco-friendly option. Lastly, let's talk about uninterruptible power supplies, or UPS. These devices provide a buffer between your crucial electronics and an unstable power supply, allowing you to keep things running smoothly. They're perfect for powering essential devices like medical equipment or communication devices during short-term outages. Choosing your emergency power supply is all about understanding your needs and the resources available to you. Whether it's a roaring generator, a silent solar panel, or a handy UPS, each option has a role to play in your survival strategy. So, consider your options, plan carefully, and invest in a solution that best suits your needs. Secure your power supply and you've won half the battle against the darkness. Without power, your water supply might be compromised. That's a sobering thought, isn't it? When the lights go out, so too does our access to clean, safe water. But fear not, because with the right preparation, you can secure your water lifeline. Water is essential, not just for drinking, but also for cooking, cleaning, and personal hygiene. In a power outage scenario, you should plan to have at least 1 gallon of water per person per day. This includes a little extra for your furry companions because they need to stay hydrated too. Now, storing water is one thing, but what happens if your supply runs out? That's where purification comes in handy. There are a variety of methods you can use to purify water, from the old-school boiling method to more modern techniques like filtration systems and purification tablets. But remember, not all water sources are created equal. Always try to purify the cleanest, clearest water you can find. One of the simplest and most effective methods is solar disinfection. Just fill a clear plastic or glass container with water and leave it out in the sun for 6 hours. The sun's UV rays will kill most bacteria and viruses, making the water safe to drink. Remember, water isn't just about quenching your thirst, but also about maintaining hygiene in a power outage. Keeping yourself clean can prevent illness and infection. So, when you're prepping for the unknown, make sure water storage and purification are at the top of your list. When the lights go out, the kitchen often closes. But that doesn't have to be the case, not if you're prepared. When it comes to food storage for a major power outage, non-perishable items are your best friends. We're talking about canned goods, dehydrated fruits, nuts and seeds, powdered milk, granola, and protein bars. These are foods that can last for months, even years, without refrigeration. And they're not just for survival. They can be quite tasty too, especially when you bring a little creativity to the table. Now you might be wondering, how do I cook without power? Well, that's where off-grid cooking methods come into play. First up, we've got the good old-fashioned wood stove. It's a tried-and-true method that people have used for centuries. You can use it for boiling, baking, or frying, and it doubles as a heat source too. Just remember to keep a good supply of dry firewood handy. Next, we have propane grills. These are great for outdoor cooking and can be a fun way to bring the family together in challenging times. Don't forget to store extra propane tanks in a safe and well-ventilated area. Finally, there's the solar oven. It harnesses the power of the sun to cook your meals. It's a slower process, but it's energy efficient and eco-friendly. And let's not forget, it's a great conversation starter. Remember, when it comes to cooking without power, safety is paramount. Always use these methods in well-ventilated areas to prevent carbon monoxide poisoning and keep a fire extinguisher nearby just in case. In the end, being prepared isn't just about surviving. It's about maintaining a sense of normalcy and comfort in the face of adversity. It's about coming together as a family around a warm meal, even when the world outside is plunged in darkness. So start stocking up your pantry and explore these off-grid cooking methods, because hunger is a bigger enemy than darkness, so keep your pantry prepared. In the dark, a single light source can be a beacon of hope, but to effectively conquer the darkness, you need more than just a single candle. So let's talk about your options. Oil lamps and candles are classic choices, offering a warm glow that can transform an eerie blackout into a cozy retreat. However, they do come with risks, primarily fire hazards, so they should never be left unattended. Another great option is solar-powered lights. Charge them during the day, and they will provide you with several hours of illumination during the night. Hand-crank flashlights are also a must-have. No batteries? No problem. A few cranks, and you've got light. But it's not just about having light, it's about using it effectively. Strategic placement is key. You want to maximize your light's reach while minimizing its visibility from the outside. Placing your light sources in reflective containers like glass jars or metal bowls can help to amplify their glow. Remember to keep your main living areas well lit, but also consider areas like hallways, staircases, or bathrooms where you might need to navigate in the dark. And finally, don't forget about signal lights. In an emergency, being able to signal for help could be a lifesaver. With proper lighting, the darkness won't be as daunting. When the power's out, your home's security could be at risk. But don't worry, we've got proven strategies to transform your home into a fortress of solitude. A major part of this is home fortification. Focusing on your entry points, doors, and windows is key. Consider simple upgrades like deadbolt locks, security doors, and window security film. These are not only cost-effective but also provide a robust first line of defense against any unwelcome visitors. But fortification isn't just about locks and bars. You also need to think about surveillance. In a power outage, your regular security systems might be down, but that doesn't mean you're left unprotected. There are numerous surveillance systems designed to operate off the grid. Battery-powered or solar-powered security cameras can keep an eye on your property when the lights go out. Some can even connect to your smartphone, allowing you to monitor your home remotely. Don't forget about alarms. A simple battery-powered alarm can be a great deterrent and alert you to any potential intruders. Combine this with motion sensor lights and you've got a powerful, energy-efficient security system that won't let you down, even when the power's out. Remember, your home is your fortress. By reinforcing entry points and investing in off-grid surveillance systems, you're not just preparing for a power outage, you're ensuring peace of mind. A secure home is a safe haven in hours of darkness. In a prolonged power outage, communication with the outside world is crucial. We often take for granted the ease with which we can reach out to others in our daily lives, but when the power goes out, that convenience can disappear in an instant. That's where battery-powered radios come in. These trusty devices can keep you informed about the situation, providing crucial updates about power restoration efforts, weather conditions, or emergency instructions. They don't rely on the grid, so they're a reliable tool in your communication arsenal. Satellite phones are another key resource. Unlike regular mobile phones, they don't depend on local cell towers, which might be affected in a widespread power outage. Satellite phones link directly to satellites orbiting the Earth, ensuring you can make calls and stay connected no matter how dark it gets. Connections matter, even more so when the world goes dark. As we've seen, preparing for a major power outage is more than just having a flashlight handy. It's about securing your power supply, storing water and food, and lighting the way. It's about creating a fortress and staying connected to the world. It's about taking control of your environment and never letting the darkness dictate your survival. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment with your own power outage survival tips. Stay prepared and conquer the darkness.